wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not.
So today I thought, it's been a little bit chilly at the minute, and the current motorbike attire isn't actually cutting it in terms of a safety aspect, or thermal aspect, to be honest. So I thought we're going to go check out this motorbike store in Hinckley. I think it's called like Moto Central, but I might be confusing it for another store, which I hope I'm not, apologies. And I just thought I could have a little look, see what sort of like textile jackets they sell. I'm not after something too like overkill, but I want something I can kind of use all year round if I need to. Basically, something that's good value for money, really. Also take note, I'm using the quad lock today. Hopefully it's not blocking all of the vision out of the camera, because I know it's kind of in that sort of area. But if it is, we can remove it, but for now it's the sat nav, so we need it. But yeah, shout out to quad lock. Like, I was thinking as well, like before quad locks, how did anyone navigate anywhere, like unless you know where you're going, sort of thing. Can we overtake it? While we're riding and it's a little bit quiet, I thought I'd just give a shout out to people commenting on my last video, which was my first video. I do appreciate that. It's not just people I know, in fact it's primarily people I didn't know that was commenting on it, which is nice. Kind of shows that motorbike community, which kind of reinforces it. But yeah, the overall feedback was quite good. First video did 800 views, which I'm very thankful for, because I see a lot of people that have been YouTubing for a long time, and they struggled, you know, to pass 40, 50 views. So yeah, thanks for anyone that's been watching. I really do appreciate that. In fact, if I can, I'll try and pop some comments up on the screen now of just little things that people have said. Like I say, it's only a few little comments, but it really helps you keep going when you're trying to film these videos, because it shows someone's watching and engaging. Say this bike, it's probably got to be, well, this bike just sounds so good. Like, it sounds good in the videos, don't get me wrong, but in person it sounds incredible. Like, it's such a head turner. It's so loud, but like I feel like it's not as loud as it was, but that's a bad thing, because that means I'm just going down. Red box. Look at that set of Royces right there. Oh my god. Can we just pan that camera there? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. What a set of vehicles. What a set of vehicles. In an ideal world I would have said at that point, but can they do this? And then popped it up onto the back wheel, rode off into the sunset like I'm on some sort of stallion. But the reality of it is I ain't about that life, so they can flex on me. Let's go around these. Whee! Here comes a lorry now, no more luck. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, bit tight there. Bike nod, will you nod at me? Yes, buddy. Let's squeeze in the X, they're all moving. We're moving. Oh, feet down. Oh, no. Oh. Yep. How many of you try and play the whole floor's made of lava game, where you just try not to put your feet down? Come on, I know you do it. Oh, what a lovely little doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello, buddy. Oh, hashtag radio. Hello, doggy. As you were doing your test, national speed limit, shoulder checks, left, right, go. Check to your right, give way on these mini islands. Another little mini island, and again treat it like a completely separate island. Race turn, ready? I also feel like there's no signs for where I'm going, so it feels like I'm going to the wrong location. Oh no, business park. I gone to the wrong location? I can see something that says office showroom, so we can hope. But I can. Oh, there is Moto Central. Imagine if I come here and they're not even open. That'd be flipping hilarious. I don't know what it'd be hilarious for. Like just me. That would be the joke at that point. But yeah, like I said, I've never actually been here. Why does it look shut? That's definitely not shut though. I don't like parking my bike on the end. I really don't want to do that. Please tell me there's another spot. Oh. Can I be that guy that parks here? Bloody can. Oh. Bloody can. You know your tyre's really soft. You know your tyre's really soft. Oh, your tyre's very low. And I'm like, huh? And then I have a look and my back tyre's punctured. So now I'm creeping to the petrol station, basically to see if I can chuck air in it and see how far I can get, in hope that I can just pump it up and it'll stay solid enough to get to the next petrol station in order for me to get back to home. But it's a bit of a nightmare, I can't lie, because I'm 15 miles out, something like that. But yeah, it's not where it's just like a little bit low, it fully is like I can squidge it with my thumb and it squidges in. So at this point I'm basically now just in survival mode sort of thing. I'm obviously trying to limp it somewhere now. I bet there's no air either, is there? Let's see. Whoa! Jesus Christ! What a bad day. There we go. Let's go that way. What PSI are we running? We're currently running 4 PSI. We need to get to 1,000. Let's go for like 32 PSI. I'm just hoping we can get it to hold. Let's chuck the camera on the back selfie stick so we can watch it go down if it does go down, because it'll be more entertaining. So cut to that now. Also, I hope you like the POV. Listen to this. But yeah, so just to summarise, lovely day out. We're trying to improve our motorbiking, so we thought we'll go to Moto Central. We'll get some nice motorbike gear. That's what the plan of the video was for today. Basically, we've had a little browse, came outside, and the man said, "Your tyre's very low," and I thought, oh, here we go. Like, it's just a little bit low in the PSI. That's what I was expecting anyway. And then I was like, oh, I'll have a quick check. So I jump off, check it, and it's pretty much completely flat, or it was completely flat. So I was like, fantastic, I've got a puncture. So I've coasted it to the nearest kind of fuel station, which was the one in Hinckley. And then as I've been turning in, someone's just basically zoomed around me, beat the horn, give me a bit of a fright. So yeah, as I can confirm, it's all going very well today. Actually, we're staying this neighbour, we'll go Warby. We ain't going to go down that bypass because that's just dangerous. And then we've kind of got air in the tyre from the petrol station, which is lucky because they never normally work. And now we're heading back, but I thought I'd swap to the POV of the rear of the vehicle, because if it does go flat, it's a bit more interesting for you. But I just kind of want to get back now. But yeah, I know I've just checked the PSI in the tyre, and it's a little bit more firm now, which is good. I'm hoping it lasts long enough, because I don't actually know how long it took to go down, sort of thing. It could have been going flat for a little while, and I just don't know. But yeah, what an absolute nightmare. I've called on top of that, if I ain't lucky enough as it is, I called the local tyre garage in Hinckley. Again, don't know the area very well, there might be more, but that's the only one I can find on Google. And I'm like, hi, I need a tyre. And she's like, what's the tyre size? So I confirmed the tyre size, as you do. And then she says, so you bringing the tyre loose, or are you bringing the whole bike? And I said, well, to be honest, I've got a puncture and I'm nearby, so I need to bring the bike. And she's like, okay, well, we've got a Bridgestone tyre and a Dunlop tyre. They're the only two I have. And I was like, well, how much? Like, because I need a tyre sort of thing because I don't have a choice really. And then she goes, okay, well our tyre technician's not actually in, so we can't help you. And I was like, oh, okay. It just seemed a bit of a waste of energy, like why go through the rigmarole of confirming the tyres? Well, again, she didn't know I wasn't going to bring a loose tyre another day or something, but then when I told her I've got a puncture and I need it today, why not say, oh, we can't actually help you, sir? Moto Central, I've never actually been there before, and I was quite impressed with the like actual stock they had. When I seen it outside, I was a bit like, oh, this is a bit small, but it was quite small. But there's an upstairs and a downstairs, and yeah, like the actual range there was pretty decent. But again, it's all top brand stuff, which is good. Like, you know, it's going to be reliable. You know, it's of a decent standard and whatnot. So you've got no qualms there. But it's like the price on motorcycle gear these days is absolutely insane. So for you guys that are driving around in like your showy helmets and everything like that, it's like, wow, envy to you, because I ain't about that life. Like, it's just too much money. And now it looks like I need to replace the tyre, so that's a good start. So that budget-friendly shopping trip has turned out a little bit more expensive than it was meant to, because now I need a tyre and a jacket. So is that karma for me being a cheapskate? Quite possibly. But yeah. Oh, look at the sheep on the left. 360 camera to the left now. There. Oh, what a day. Alright, let's go around these. Yeah. Woo! Wee! Oh, that's the thing I love about bikes. It's just a shame I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there we go. Watch this gravel. Slippery. That's one of the big issues with motorcycles as well. Is like, if you do have some sort of mechanical issue or defect happen, you can't just lock it up and walk away, because bike theft's so prevalent right now. Yeah, so now, on a positive, with summer on its way, I can go tyre shopping. Woohoo! I really hate tyre shopping because they're so expensive, but we can see what's about. The only thing is with like tyre shopping is I'd rather swap the front out. Everyone loves this bike. Oh, it's cute. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's nice to know my category N, written off, stolen, bad history bike, is appealing to all of your little eardrums. To be fair, if I was an eardrum, I'd probably like this sound. I'll be vibing to the vibrations and oh, my wrist is killing from the clutch. I need an Africa Twin automatic. And then I couldn't touch the floor, so I need to wear high heels. Could you imagine me pulling up on an Africa Twin with like long stilettos? Oh, funny. What's actually happened today is one of my friends popped round completely random, and he said, oh, do you want some dust caps? And they're like purple grenades. He said, I thought they would suit your bike better than mine, because my bike's black basically. And I was like, oh, do you know what, yeah, because mine actually had none, not even the, you know, plastic ones. So I was like, yeah, go then, I'll chuck them on. So I chucked these valve caps on. They look pretty cool. They're a bit edgy and whatnot, like. But it's weird because these dust caps have been on, like, I used to have a set of green ones and he had a set of purple ones, and we've actually had them for years between us, like cycling on all our bikes, whichever ones it suits best. And it's kind of like a little biker family heirloom, these valve caps. But then I was just thinking, he'd done me a favour by lending me on, because it made the bike look a bit better, covered the valves. But I feel like that's what sabotaged my tyre pressure. So basically, he did a bit of heebity-jibbity voodoo on me, and he's cursed these valve caps, probably because he weren't coming on the road with me. He's like, have some cursed valve caps. So I ended up stranded with these, like, ironically, items that cover air pressure, completely not doing their job and removing the air pressure. So that was me a bit back home, but it's just like the odds of that happening are quite slim.